You turn your back on me. We got to find some sort of compromise.
Hey guys, welcome to another one of my reviews. This is MC, and today we're going to take a look at the Apocalypse Wave action figure SABRETOOTH. Now, a lot of people have wanted this figure for a while because he looks true to the cartoon and it just looks really good. But let's see if this holds true. And here's it in the package, and let's go ahead and read the bio. And the bio reads, a skilled assassin armed with sharp, beast-like fangs and claws, SABRETOOTH is a paid mercenary of evil. Very basic. Let's go ahead and get this figure out the package. And Mr. SABRETOOTH comes with the left arm that goes to the Apocalypse bath. And just taking a look at it real quick. We won't get too much into this right now, but I'm sorry if it goes out of focus sometimes. Let me try and bring it in a little bit. Yeah, my focus isn't working today. I'm sorry, guys. I'll try and get that fixed. And here is Mr. Creed out of the package, and he does look really good. I mean, just look at him, the paint apps on him, the brown to the orangey yellow to the white fur on his neck. Everything just looks just like SABRETOOTH. But the only problem I have with this beast of a figure is his height. This is the shortest SABRETOOTH I've seen ever made. I mean, I've seen the Toy Biz version and the earlier, the two earlier models of the Toy Biz of SABRETOOTH. I don't have those figures with me right now, but they're so much more taller than this SABRETOOTH. The color scheme to this figure right here is pretty much accurate. I do, however, have the Marvel Select SABRETOOTH, and we could do some comparisons. And here are the two figures right beside each other. Now, you can look at it with your own eyes as I talk about both of this. Obviously, the Marvel Select, they're 7-inch figures, so they're always going to be taller. And that's pretty much how I would like my villains, especially the tall ones. I would always like them to have a little height to the hero. And I've seen Hasbro make some of their characters a little bit taller, maybe even 7-inch. But I don't know why they went short with SABRETOOTH. But if you're looking at both of these, it doesn't even compare as far as the look. The Select face model is really good. There's nothing wrong with the Hasbro's face model. There's nothing wrong with the Hasbro's paint and color scheme and even the sculpt. Nothing wrong with any of that. However, the problem is this SABRETOOTH is too small. He does have a big head as well too. And his head is not proportioned to his body. This one is very muscular. And I mean, I feel more threatened from this figure than I would from this SABRETOOTH. And the funny thing is, this Marvel Select SABRETOOTH is actually, it's actually articulated nicely. You can pretty much get it in some kind of SABRETOOTH pose that you like to get him into. And this is kind of disappointing as far as the height. Just, it's taken away from what I want to do with this figure. And here's some more comparison. You see, that's the new Hasbro Wolverine compared to the new Hasbro SABRETOOTH, and then my Marvel Select SABRETOOTH. Now you can see what I'm talking about. The height difference between the Marvel Select SABRETOOth and the Wolverine just makes it look more appealing rather than the Hasbro version. The Hasbro version is still a little bit taller than Wolverine, but I mean, just look at the muscle definition and the sculpt, and it just looks more like a SABRETOOTH than that one. I mean, I wish I never saw this figure because I probably would have thought this was the best Sabretooth I've ever seen in my life. So standard for all the Hasbro figures, you want to look at the articulation points. He does look up quite good enough, and he looks down as well, and this kind of moves. I think this may be able to, yeah, it comes off. So that piece does come off, and you can put it back on, but I'm gonna take it off just to show the articulation. And no butterfly joints for those guys who really need it. Wish he had a butterfly joint, but his arms come out this far, so it's not bad. It has a wrist swivel, ab crunch, waist swivel. Wow, he can almost nearly do the splits. Look at this. It's pretty good. And yeah, everything is pretty much what you expect from the standard Hasbro. Double knee, double elbow. Just only has one head sculpt, and always gonna have that claw hand. Final thoughts on this figure. Yeah, the paint on it, it pops. Stand on your shelf, will look good. It does look like Sabretooth. However, I'm just still, like I said, I'm disappointed with the height. And, you know, with these kind of figures, he needs butterfly joints and maybe different hands, because he's always going to be in that claw pose in all your pictures unless you hide those hands. And that same screaming face in all the pictures, can you imagine him? Every time he's going to have that open mouth, open mouth, open mouth in all your pictures. But he serves his part. He looks like Sabretooth. He's a little bit taller than 6 inch. He's taller than Wolverine, which he should be. He's just not as tall as you want him to be. So on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm gonna have to give this Sabretooth a 6.5 out of 10. Just basically because of all what I just said, all the points I've made. If you guys disagree with my review on this, just let me know in the comments. And once again, please like, subscribe, comment, and just remember, when I reach 500 subscribers, I will be giving away an action figure. And I'm going to do that for every 500 subscribers I do. So please continue to view my channel, watch all the way through, and join me next time as we review the rest of this wave. And this is MC, and I'm out.
Thanks for watching.